Today's video is straight to the point. How to generate leads for your digital marketing agency. Now, not only is this going to generate you leads, but it's going to give you more opportunities to close your ideal client. This is a method that I recently just came across and have been testing myself. So you're going to get a ton of opportunities to close new clients with your ideal prospects. Now, this is mainly leveraging outbound email. I'm going to take you through the exact same process here. If you want this document, head down to the description and grab your own copy so that you can follow along on your own time, or maybe even give it to a sales rep or your team to go ahead and leverage as well. So let's dive in. So first thing we need to do is identify the problem. So the main problem here with digital marketing agencies that I personally work with my consultancy is that they can generate leads for their clients, but they do not have a system or process to generate leads for themselves and also convert those people into high paying clients. It's kind of an ironic situation, but it's just the truth, right? They don't have an in-house process that they can leverage themselves. So instead of going and hiring a third-party lead generation agency, it would be more ideal if they had something in-house that was working for them. So that's the biggest problem that we're facing right now within this niche for digital marketing agencies. Now, for these agencies, what I would suggest is the first solution being take a look at the clients that you've already helped and identify what niche they are in, right? It's basically serving your lowest hanging fruit. So if you know that you've gotten a ton of case studies and results for people within real estate, then you're probably going to want to stick to real estate. And you know that you're going to be able to get them results, but you're also going to be identifying what is it that they are struggling with the most and what is it that they desire the most. Okay, this makes it a lot easier for targeting when you stick to the one niche. And when you're outbounding one message or a similar message, it just makes it way easier for higher volume, especially when you're targeting a specific list of leads. All right. And you want to try and go for higher ticket individuals within the niche. So, for example, I probably wouldn't go with like small restaurants in my town. I'd probably go towards more financial advisors or wealth management advisors that are going to have like a a way bigger pool of money that they'd be willing to spend on, whether it be ads, SEO, content marketing, web development, whatever it might be. They're probably going to have a bigger budget, and you want to go for the higher ticket prospect that you're going to be able to close. All right, so the next section here is a solution that we need to create an offer that fits the audience. All right. So again, what is that recurring theme or trend, pain, or problem that this niche is going through? You can easily go back and either listen to old sales calls, or your sales team can do this. Listen to old sales calls about what these prospects and eventually clients told you. You can even go back and interview your clients that you're currently working with or have gotten results for and simply ask them, what were the results that you were specifically looking for? What was the biggest pain? How did we solve that biggest pain and problem for you? And how did we get you your desired result? Just straight up ask them and get that market feedback so you can put it into your outbound messaging that we're going to be using. Then you want to form a 110 to 180 word cold email template regarding what you found from your quick research, as well as the email follow-ups as well. So we want to keep it short and sweet, ideally under 200 words. Some people say 300 word emails. I try to keep it even, like the lower the better. The less words the better. If you can convey the exact same message in less words that are going to trigger a prospect to want to get on a call with you, that is going to work way more than sending a long form email. All right. And simply in this email, you just want to state how you found the prospect, why you're reaching out, how they will benefit, and then ask if they would like to learn more about the offer. Okay. And then you can also add some case studies that you've previously helped within a niche for any kind of social proof. Or if you haven't helped that specific niche in the past, and let's say you are going for a new one, don't worry, just add a type of case study that you're proud of and that you know you got great results for. Put that in the email as well. Okay. Or you can put it in the follow-up email. Now, what we want to do, and this is the fun part, we want to start your email templates with OpenAI or ChatGPT. Okay, this is what I've been testing and it seems to be going pretty well. Okay, so what you want to do is give it some prompts that are going to spit back out a good email template that you can start to tweak. Now, it's not going to be 100%, right? This thing is pretty good at getting the work done quickly, but it might not be up to par. So you might have to make small tweaks and adjustments to make the email a little bit more personalized and a little less formal, I guess you could say. So here's some prompts that I've already put together for you. So the first thing that you want to do is tell ChatGPT, create a cold email outreach template for niche that struggles with problem and is looking for desire. So I'm not going to be able to give you the answers here, but I can give you an example that if we were to say, create a cold email outreach template for lawyers that struggle with admin tasks and are looking to grow their practice more efficiently. So that is just a hypothesis that I came up with at the top of my head. But ideally, you would want to input the information that you have about your niche, and ChatGPT is going to spit back an email that is going to be pretty bang on when it comes to the niche that you're targeting. The next thing you want to do is give it more prompts to segment this email down a little bit more, filter it so that it makes more sense to the prospect and it seems less formal, like I mentioned before, because it will spit back out a formal type of email, which not a lot of people speak that language these days anymore with this day and age of email. So what you want to do is add these prompts. So make the email shorter with more personalization and humor. So you can add like a little bit of humor to it depending on your tone of voice. You can also say, make this for a 7th grade reading level, or I've even heard nowadays people are at like a 3rd grade reading level. And if that's the case, then give it a test. But you want to dumb it down because you don't want to be using all these complex words within your email sequences anyways. All right. Then you want to say, create 4 email follow-up templates related to this email. Make sure each email is under 170 words while still mentioning the benefits on what they will receive as value. Okay, so we're still hitting the pain points, we're still hitting the value and the desire that they're going to be receiving within the email. So we want to make that very apparent. ChatGPT will do this in literally under 5 minutes, maybe even under 3 minutes when you give it all of these prompts, and you can go ahead and even tweak it quickly. And that's it. It's a very fast process. All right. Then what you want to do is prompt 5 engaging headlines. So you want to make sure that, of course, you're going to be getting a headline that's going to open the emails. This prompt I gave, and I tweaked it a little bit, but I said create 5 engaging headlines that are most likely to receive over a 30% email open rate. Now, this is just judging off of the data that ChatGPT has. But again, you want to tweak it, make it a little bit more personalized depending on the prospects that you're reaching out to. You can add in their company title, or sorry, their company name, and then you can add in the person's name that you're reaching out to as well. That's going to make it more personalized. You can make it more engaging by asking questions within the headline, or sorry, subject line as well. But ideally, you just want to get it to be opened. You want that email to be open. That's the name of the game. Okay. Next, we want to use Apolloio to start segmenting the lead lists in your niche and leveraging outbound campaigns. So you can actually go ahead on Apollo for free. I think they have like almost up to like 50 or 100 leads that you can start with for free just to test the system out. Again, don't quote me, go check it out, but there is a free option. And essentially what you're going to be doing are following these 6 steps here. So when you get into Apollo, you're easily going to sign up and you're going to go to the search tab. You're going to search for people or companies, depending on who you're targeting, but most ideally you search for people. You're then going to create a persona, and it's just your ideal list, right? So you're going to be creating a list of real estate agents or a list of real estate brokers or lawyers or law firms, however you want to slice it. And then you want to select the titles of your prospects. So what is it that they call themselves? Are they the owner? Are they the chief marketing officer? Are they the director of sales? Make sure you put all of their titles into the title tab. And then you're going to select the location. So wherever it is you're located. I typically work with clients in the US for the most point. So I target different states. And then select the industry and keywords associated with the niche. So what is it that's associated? So if you're dealing with financial services, you're probably going to be dealing with financial advisors. Or sorry, if you're dealing with financial advisors, you're probably going to be dealing with financial services. So that's a keyword that you would put in: financial services, wealth management. These are different type of keywords you would enter in as well. And then number 6, you're going to select email status as verified because you want to reduce any type of bounce rate or ending up in spam, all that bad stuff we want to avoid. And then within Apollo, you can actually also go ahead and do automated follow-ups with a persona that you've created. So you would simply just save all of these leads that you have here and then put them into a sequence. There's going to be a little sequence tab up here. After you've used all the filters, you've created the list, they look all great. You're going to put them into a sequence. And then if you were to go over to the Engage tab, you would click Sequences, and you can essentially go ahead and do an automated campaign of follow-up emails from the original list that you reached out to. And you can do A/B split testing and send emails around 3 days apart just to give it a test, just to see if it works. We've tested in the past. but we're leveraging a different system right now that we're actually testing right now. So I'll update you on that later on. Now, once that's done, you're good. All right. Now, the next part of you getting more leads is actually going through your CRM. Okay. So if you don't have a CRM, I highly recommend that you go and leverage one. But ideally, what you want to be doing is having your team of sales development reps or whoever mine your CRM. They can send text follow-ups, outbound calling with a direct script. There's tons of direct scripts out there that are trending right now. You can just go search one up. It's very easy. Make it your own, obviously, and try and personalize it to the niche itself. You can do personalized email follow-up. You can do LinkedIn, Facebook, IG, outbound messaging. You can add volume with more sales development reps or growth specialists or virtual assistants by just adding more across the board, having them go through your CRM and just following up with people directly to see if they're interested in your current offer. Now, again, this is a little bit more of a probably in-depth process that I can get into another video. But ideally, when you mix all these together, this is going to be a very effective process and a quick process to start generating more leads, because you're going to leverage Apollo that has just a huge database of leads that you can get within your niche, and quickly generate emails from ChatGPT that are going to be quick, snappy, to the point. It's going to save you a lot of time so you don't have to think. And you can easily have a sales rep or a teammate or a virtual assistant do this for you, where they can go through this process and then create the list and start doing the outbound automatically and personalize it each email to send to these leads. The other part I just want to note quickly is make sure that you are verifying the leads within Apollo. Again, we want to reduce bounce rates. I went through a process that was just, my bounce rates were super high and I wasn't cleaning the list. So you want to go through and verify the list. If you need to clean the list and segment it even further to make sure that you're getting, or these leads are getting your emails, then you can use a site like Never Bounce, or you could use someone like IPQS or something like that. But you can run the leads through and clean the list and segment the list even further to make sure that you're not bouncing your emails or ending up in spam. All right. So, quick recap, right? First solution, you want to target one niche. Okay. Target one niche, ideally your lowest hanging fruit, people that you've already gotten results for. Then you create an offer around that niche with their pains and problems and desires, the trends that are within that niche, right? Let's say that let's see that there's like a coach and they're not yet using short form content, but we know that within the coaching space right now, content's pretty big, and short form content is a really big offer right now. It's pretty hot. So you're going to want to put that in front of that niche and trigger their pain points, trigger their desires with that offer that you have, and then ask for them to get on a call, where you're going to go ahead and source a solid email template is from ChatGPT, along with follow-up emails as well that are based off of the original email that you created. Make sure that you use the prompts that I've already given you here, and then go source your leads from Apollo to start sending these emails out in batches. Again, you can use a team of sales development reps or VAs that can go ahead and do this for you, even growth specialists. Follow these steps, and then also go through the CRM. Allow your team to go through and target people that have already been in your CRM that are sitting there as well. Now, at my company, High Income Society, we actually set this entire system up for our clients. We have a proprietary method of actually putting trained specialists into your business and following a system from a multi-channel approach to get higher volume and close more consistent high ticket deals with your ideal type of clientele. So if you'd like to learn more, head down to the description. You can also get this Google Doc in the description as well, so you can follow along, give it to your team, see how you like it. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Like this video for more, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.